Chosen One, tomorrow, December 9th, 2024, is a moment unlike any other, a pivotal day that will change your life in ways you never imagined. It is time to rewrite your destiny. December 9th, 2024 is an appointed time in God's divine calendar for the chosen people. You are not here by chance, but God has been planning your journey, guiding you through trials and victories so that you can be ready for this defining moment. Have you felt a sense of anticipation lately, an inner knowing that something powerful is on the horizon? This is no ordinary feeling. It is a sign that your soul is aligning with the divine plan. The stirring in your soul is God's way of preparing you for the breakthrough to come. Tomorrow has the potential to open doors you once thought were closed. Whether you are waiting for financial breakthrough, healing, a restored relationship, or clarity in your life mission, December 9th is the day when these blessings can manifest. Chosen Ones, tomorrow, December 9th, 2024, is not just another day. It is a day of divine alignment, activation, and breakthrough. You are divinely prepared for this moment, and now is the time to step fully into your calling. Embrace the blessings, revelations, and truths that are waiting for you. Before the universe plunges you into deep transformation, you can send your powerful message to the universe by typing 99 in the comments. And if you are a chosen one, subscribe to the channel. Divine timing and purpose. The first key to understanding the significance of tomorrow is to recognize that this day is not random. This day is not just a simple date on the calendar. It is a day that has been divinely appointed for your life as a chosen person in God's perfect plan. There is a deeper reason for you to be here and to receive this message at this very moment. Nothing happens by chance, and that includes the timing of everything that has led up to this point in your life. Think of your life as a carefully crafted story, written by God with love and precision. Every chapter, every moment, whether of joy or sorrow, has been part of a divine script designed to make you the person you are today. Sometimes it's hard to see how everything fits together, especially when we face challenges that seem overwhelming or when doors seem to close in our face. But you need to understand that every trial, every obstacle, has been part of a larger plan to prepare you for something that is much bigger than what you can currently see. December 9th, 2024 is not an ordinary day. It is a day that God has specifically chosen as a pivotal moment in your journey. It is a day when many pieces of your life that may have seemed disjointed or unclear will begin to come together. It is a time of fulfillment, a time when God's purpose for your life begins to unfold in clearer and more profound ways than ever before. Often, we question why certain things happen or don't happen in our lives. We wonder why our prayers are delayed or why we face certain difficulties. But God works on His timeline, which is always perfect, even if it doesn't fit our expectations. Divine timing means that things happen exactly when they need to happen. Not too early, not too late, but exactly at the right time. December 9th is that perfect time for you. It is a time when all the trials, lessons, and experiences you have experienced will begin to make sense. This appointed time is part of God's larger plan for the chosen people, a plan that began long before you realized it. God has been guiding you every step of the way, even in those moments when you felt lost or uncertain. You may have faced periods of doubt, disappointment, or confusion, but through it all, God has been guiding your life with divine precision. All the victories you have had, all the lessons you have learned, and even all the obstacles you have faced have been preparing you for this crucial moment. It is important to recognize that divine timing does not mean simply waiting passively. It means that God knows what He is doing, even when you cannot see the whole picture. Tomorrow is the day when the fog of uncertainty begins to clear and you begin to see the path ahead more clearly. But to step fully into this moment, you must accept the fact that you are exactly where you need to be. The timing of this message is no coincidence, and neither is your presence here. So as you move forward, remember that December 9th, 2024 is a day that God has ordained. It is a day when doors you have closed may suddenly open. It is a time when revelation and clarity will come into your life, showing you the next steps on your journey. But most importantly, it is a reminder that you are not alone. God has been with you every step of the way, preparing you for this defining moment. This is the fulfillment of divine purpose in your life, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust in God's timing and accept the blessings and successes that await you. A stirring in your soul. A stirring in your soul is a feeling that many of us experience, but often don't fully understand. It's a sense of anticipation, a fluttering inside, telling you that something important is about to happen. If you've been feeling this way lately, it's no accident. This inner stirring isn't just a passing thought or random feeling. It's a powerful sign that your soul is aligning with a greater divine plan. It's as if you can sense something just across the horizon, something that's ready to unfold in your life. Have you ever had a moment when you felt like there was more to what was happening than meets the eye? A stirring in your soul is just that. It's a signal from within, prompting you to pay attention to what's coming. You may not fully understand what it is right now, but you know it's a big deal. This feeling often precedes big change or breakthrough moments. It's as if your soul is preparing you for a change, a transformation that is about to happen. For the chosen ones, this stirring is especially significant because it signals that you are stepping into a new phase of your journey. The anticipation you feel is not just wishful thinking. It's not just your hope that things will get better or that something good will happen. No, it's much deeper. It's spiritual. The stirring in your soul is actually God's way of preparing you for what's coming next. When you feel this inner stirring, it's a sign that God is at work in your life, aligning things behind the scenes for a breakthrough. It's like a quiet whisper in your heart saying, "Get ready." Something important is about to happen. You may have been waiting for this moment for a long time. Maybe you've gone through difficult times when you've wondered if anything will ever change. Maybe you've faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, or you've been waiting for clarity about your purpose. Whatever the case, the stirrings you feel now are a sign that your waiting have not been in vain. It's a sign that all the preparation, all the growth, and all the lessons you've learned are leading to something important. God has been at work in your life, even when you couldn't see it. Now, the time for those plans to unfold is near. The remarkable thing about this inner stirring is that it connects you to divine timing. As a chosen one, your soul is deeply connected to the flow of God's time. You don't operate according to the world's schedule. You operate according to the divine schedule. This means that moments of change and breakthroughs in your life don't come suddenly. They come exactly when they should. When you feel a stirring in your soul, it means you're realizing that divine timing has arrived. You are on the verge of something extraordinary, something that has been brewing for many months or years. This sense of anticipation may make you feel a little nervous or excited. This is normal. It's not every day that we stand on the brink of something so life-changing. But remember, this feeling is not meant to create anxiety. It is meant to fill you with hope and expectation. It is a reminder that God is guiding you and that you are exactly where you need to be. All the challenges you have faced, all the waiting and wondering have been leading to this moment. So, when you feel this stirring in your soul, trust it, soak in it. Know that it is God preparing you for what is to come. You are being guided toward your breakthrough, toward a moment of clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Embrace this feeling, for it is a sign that you are in perfect alignment with the divine plan, and something truly special is about to happen for you. A day of breakthroughs and blessings. Tomorrow holds the promise of being a day filled with breakthroughs and blessings. Doors you thought were permanently closed could suddenly open, and things you've been waiting for might finally come to pass. This is not just about wishful thinking or hoping for good luck. It's about understanding that divine timing is at work in your life. For many of us, there are areas in our lives where we face delays, struggles, or uncertainties. Maybe it's your finances, health, relationships, or even finding clarity in your purpose. Whatever it is, tomorrow could be the day when things shift. When we talk about breakthroughs, it's important to recognize that they often happen after a long period of waiting or struggling. You might have been praying, working hard, and doing everything you know to do, yet it seemed like nothing was changing. But here's the thing about breakthroughs. They often come when we least expect them, at just the right moment. Tomorrow, December 9th, could be that moment for you, where what you've been waiting for finally arrives. It's not just about one aspect of your life. This breakthrough could happen in multiple areas at once. Financially, you might receive an opportunity or provision that changes your situation. If you've been struggling with debt or feeling stuck in a financial rut, tomorrow could bring the help you've been seeking. It could be a sudden job offer, a business idea that takes off, or even a financial blessing that you didn't see coming. The key is to stay open to unexpected ways that these blessings might appear. In terms of health, tomorrow could also be a day of healing. Whether you've been dealing with physical, emotional, or spiritual wounds, this could be the moment where you experience a shift toward wholeness. Sometimes, healing doesn't happen all at once, but begins with a breakthrough moment, an answer to prayer, a medical treatment that works, or even a change in mindset that leads to recovery. Whatever it is, trust that the healing process can begin or accelerate in ways you didn't think possible. Relationships are another area where breakthroughs might occur. If you've been struggling in a relationship, whether it's with a partner, family member, or friend, tomorrow could be the day when restoration starts to happen. Maybe there's been tension or distance, and you've been praying for reconciliation. Expect that the door to understanding, forgiveness, or even reunion could open in a way that surprises you. Breakthroughs in relationships often come when both hearts are ready, and divine timing ensures that this readiness aligns perfectly. When it comes to your life's purpose, tomorrow could bring the clarity you've been searching for. Many people feel lost or uncertain about their path, unsure of what they're meant to do or where they should go next. If that's you, tomorrow could be a day where the fog lifts and you finally see your next steps clearly. Whether it's a new opportunity, a deep realization, or a sign pointing you in the right direction, trust that clarity is on its way. Expect the unexpected. That's the mindset to have as you approach tomorrow. Divine intervention doesn't always happen the way we plan or expect, but it always happens when the timing is right. Sometimes the breakthrough comes in a form we didn't anticipate, but it's exactly what we need. It's important to stay open to how these blessings might appear in your life. They might not look the way you imagined, but they will be perfectly suited for what you need in this moment. Finally, remember that spiritual breakthroughs are just as important as the practical ones. Tomorrow isn't just about receiving material blessings. It's also about growing in your faith, deepening your relationship with God, and understanding your spiritual journey on a deeper level. You might experience a renewed sense of peace, a greater understanding of your purpose, or even a fresh wave of inspiration and motivation to pursue your calling. revelations and truths. Unveiled. December 9th is not just a day of breakthroughs and blessings, it is also a day of divine revelations, where hidden truths that have eluded you may finally come to light. These revelations can be deeply personal, offering clarity about your calling, purpose, or the next steps in your life's journey. This day is an opportunity for you to receive insights that go beyond your current understanding, insights that have been prepared for you by God, but held back until now, for this specific moment. Sometimes we go through life feeling like certain things are just out of reach, like we're missing key pieces of the puzzle. You might have felt a sense of confusion or uncertainty about your purpose, unsure of where to go or what decisions to make. This feeling is not uncommon. Many of us experience it at different stages in life. However, divine revelation is what changes everything. When God reveals something to you, it brings a deep sense of clarity and understanding, as if the blindfold has been lifted and you can finally see the bigger picture. On December 9th, expect that these hidden truths will be unveiled to you. Perhaps you've been searching for answers about your personal calling, wondering what direction you should take in your career, relationships, or spiritual life. This is the day when those answers could come. The beauty of divine revelation is that it often gives us the guidance we've been longing for, but in ways that surpass our expectations. Sometimes the truth that is revealed isn't just about what you should do next, but also about who you are at a deeper level. You might gain a greater understanding of your strengths, your purpose, or even the specific role you are meant to play in the world. God works in mysterious ways, and there are times when certain truths remain hidden until we are ready to receive them. Perhaps, up until now, you weren't fully prepared for the weight or significance of what is about to be revealed. But tomorrow, as these revelations unfold, you will be in a place where you can not only understand them, but also act on them with confidence. It's as though the timing of this divine insight has been perfectly aligned with your growth, maturity, and readiness. In this season of revelation, it's important to keep your heart and mind open. Sometimes the truths that are revealed don't immediately make sense, or they challenge our existing beliefs and perceptions. You might receive insights that feel surprising or even overwhelming at first, but trust that they are exactly what you need in order to move forward on your path. God doesn't reveal truths just to give us information. He does it to transform our lives, to guide us, and to help us grow. These revelations are tools for you to use as you navigate the next phase of your journey. As these hidden truths come to light, you might also find that past experiences begin to make sense in new ways. Moments that once felt confusing or painful could take on new meaning when viewed in the light of revelation. You might realize that certain struggles or challenges were actually preparing you for the wisdom and clarity you are about to receive. This is the power of divine timing. Everything comes together in a way that suddenly makes perfect sense. Revelations are not just about receiving answers, they are about stepping into a new level of understanding and purpose. Once you receive this divine wisdom, you'll be equipped to move forward with greater confidence. You'll know what steps to take, what choices to make, and how to align your actions with your calling. This newfound clarity will illuminate your path, showing you the way forward in a way that brings peace and assurance. Preparation for activation. Preparation is key when it comes to sacred moments, and tomorrow, December 9th, is no exception. This is a time of activation where all the groundwork laid by your experiences, trials, and lessons comes together for a powerful spiritual awakening. However, such an activation doesn't happen by accident. It requires that you be ready, not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. You need to be in a posture of openness and receptivity to fully embrace what is about to unfold. Life is full of challenges that often feel overwhelming or confusing, but these experiences are not random. Every trial you've faced, every obstacle you've overcome, has been a part of your divine preparation. You may not have realized it at the time, but these moments were shaping you, building your character, and strengthening your spirit for the very activation that is set to occur tomorrow. It's like training for a marathon. You may have faced moments of exhaustion or doubt along the way, but all that training has prepared you for the race ahead. Now, the time has come for you to step into your full potential. One of the most important aspects of being ready for this activation is your spiritual posture. This doesn't mean that you need to have everything figured out or be perfect. It means being open to what God is about to do in your life. Often we can block our own blessings by being closed off, whether through fear, doubt, or simply being too distracted by the busyness of life. But when we allow ourselves to be spiritually open, we create space for divine power to flow through us. Tomorrow is a day to open your heart, to let go of any reservations, and to trust that God has been preparing you for this moment all along. Mentally, it's important to reflect on how far you've come. The journey you've been on hasn't been easy, but it's been purposeful. Take time to acknowledge the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the wisdom you now carry. When you recognize the value of your experiences, you can see how each challenge was actually equipping you for what is to come. This mindset shift is essential as you step into your activation, because it allows you to see yourself as ready and capable, rather than feeling unprepared or unworthy. Emotionally, this is also a time to let go of any lingering fears or doubts. It's natural to feel apprehensive when stepping into a new chapter, especially one that holds such significance. But remember, you're not alone in this journey. God has been with you every step of the way, guiding and supporting you, even when things seemed uncertain. Trust that the same divine guidance will carry you through this activation. Embrace the emotions that come with this moment, whether it's excitement, anticipation, or even nervousness, and channel them into faith that you are exactly where you need to be. What does spiritual activation mean? It's the moment where your potential meets divine power. All the growth you've undergone, all the inner work you've done, reaches a point of transformation. Activation is like turning on a light switch. The power has always been there, but now it's fully illuminated. Tomorrow is your time to step into that light. It's the moment where everything you've been preparing for aligns with God's plan for your life, allowing you to step into your purpose with clarity and strength. This activation is not just about receiving blessings. It's about stepping into a new level of spiritual authority and responsibility. You've been prepared to carry out your divine calling, and now is the time to take action. As you move forward, expect to see opportunities and breakthroughs, but also know that this is just the beginning. Activation sets the stage for ongoing growth as you continue to walk in alignment with your purpose. As tomorrow approaches, take time to center yourself and be fully present for this moment of activation. Reflect on how far you've come. Open your heart to what God is about to do, and trust that you are ready. This is a sacred time of spiritual activation, where your potential meets divine power, and everything you've experienced up to this point has prepared you for what's next. Embrace this moment with faith and confidence, knowing that you are stepping into your divine destiny. Courage to step into the unknown. Stepping into the unknown is one of the most daunting challenges we face, especially for those who are chosen for a higher purpose. It's natural to fear what we don't fully understand. The unknown can feel like a vast, empty space filled with uncertainty, doubt, and sometimes anxiety. But here's the truth. Stepping into the unknown is also where some of the greatest breakthroughs and blessings lie. Tomorrow's divine shift may call you to venture into unfamiliar territory, to make choices or take actions that feel uncomfortable or unclear. This can be intimidating, but it's also where your faith comes into play in the most powerful way. Faith is not about having all the answers up front. It's about trusting God's plan for your life, even when you don't know exactly what's ahead. Think of it like walking through a dark tunnel, but holding a light in your hand that only shines a few steps ahead. You may not be able to see the full path or the destination, but you can trust that each step is guided, and the light will continue to show you the way, as long as you keep moving forward. That light is your faith, and it's powered by your trust in God's presence in your life. Fear of the unknown often stems from a desire for control. As humans, we naturally want to plan, to predict, and to know what's coming next. We want to feel secure in our choices and be certain that we're on the right path. But God's plan doesn't always come with detailed instructions or guarantees of smooth sailing. Sometimes He asks us to step out in faith, even when the path ahead isn't fully visible. That's when courage becomes essential. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to move forward in spite of it. It's acknowledging that you might feel uncertain or afraid, but choosing to trust God anyway. This is the kind of courage that tomorrow's divine shift will require of you. There may be moments when you're called to make bold moves, to leave behind what's comfortable or familiar, and to step into something entirely new. It could be a new opportunity, a new direction, or a deeper level of spiritual commitment. Whatever it is, know that God has already gone ahead of you, preparing the way. He's not asking you to take this step alone. He's walking with you every moment. One of the most comforting truths about stepping into the unknown is that God never leaves you to navigate it by yourself. The same God who has carried you through past challenges, guided you through your preparation, and brought you to this moment will continue to be with you as you move forward. This is His promise. You are not alone. Even in the moments when you feel unsure or vulnerable, His presence is there, offering guidance, strength, and reassurance. The unknown may seem intimidating, but it's not a place of abandonment. It's a place of divine opportunity where God is actively working in your life. As you prepare for tomorrow's shift, remind yourself of the many times in your life when you've faced uncertainty before. Remember how, even when things seemed unclear, God provided, guided, and brought you through. Those experiences weren't just random. They were building your faith, preparing you to step into even greater levels of trust. You've been strengthened for this moment. The courage that's required now is already within you because it's been cultivated through your journey. So how do you practically step into the unknown with courage? It starts with surrendering your need to have all the answers. Let go of the need for complete control and choose to trust that God's plan is better than anything you could create on your own. Then, focus on taking one step at a time. You don't need to have the entire path figured out. You just need to be willing to take the next step, trusting that God will reveal more as you go. Keep your heart open, stay attuned to His voice, and be ready to move when He prompts you, even if it feels unfamiliar. A new chapter begins. Tomorrow marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a significant turning point where everything that has led you to this moment comes together to propel you into a fresh phase of your journey. This isn't the end of your path, but rather a stepping stone into something greater, a season filled with new opportunities, revelations, and responsibilities. Every experience, every trial, and every lesson you've encountered up to now has been part of your preparation for what's to come. You've been shaped, molded, and strengthened, and now you are ready to embrace the next level of your divine calling. As this new chapter unfolds, it's important to look ahead with hope and and excitement, knowing that this is not just a continuation of the same old routine. This is a time of renewal, a time when the doors you thought were closed may open, and the paths you were unsure of may become clear. You are stepping into a season of abundance, where everything you've worked for, prayed for, and hoped for has the potential to manifest in powerful ways. There's a sense of clarity that comes with this moment, as though the fog has lifted and you can see the road ahead more clearly than ever before. This new chapter is not just about external changes, like new opportunities or material blessings. It's also about a deep inner transformation. You are evolving spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, becoming more aligned with your divine purpose. The revelations that come during this time will help you understand your life's mission on a deeper level. You may gain insights into why certain things happened in the past, or feel a stronger sense of direction about where you're headed. These revelations aren't just intellectual, they're meant to guide your actions, helping you move forward with confidence and purpose. At the heart of this new chapter is the idea of divine purpose. You've always had a calling, a unique role to play in the world, but now that calling is becoming clearer and more urgent. The time for hesitation or doubt has passed. You've been prepared, and now it's time to step into your purpose with boldness. This might mean taking on new responsibilities, pursuing new opportunities, or making decisions that push you out of your comfort zone. But remember, these challenges are not meant to overwhelm you. They're meant to help you grow into the person you were always meant to be. One of the most exciting aspects of this new chapter is the abundance that comes with it. This abundance isn't just about financial wealth, although that could be part of it. It's about living in a state of fullness, where your life is rich with meaning, purpose, and joy. You may find that the things you once struggled for come to you more easily now, as you're more aligned with the flow of divine blessings. Relationships, opportunities, and even your own personal growth may unfold in ways that feel effortless and natural, as though you're finally moving in sync with the rhythm of your life. But stepping into this new chapter requires action on your part. It's not enough to simply recognize that change is coming. You have to actively participate in it. The path forward is illuminated, but you still need to take the first step in faith. This step might be small, like committing to a new habit, or it could be something more significant, like pursuing a long-held dream or making a major life decision. Whatever it is, trust that you are being guided and that each step you take will bring you closer to the life you're meant to live. Faith is a crucial part of this journey. You may not have all the answers yet, and the road ahead might still have some uncertainties, but faith is what will carry you through. Faith is trusting that God has a plan for you, even when you can't see the full picture. It's believing that the experiences you've had were not in vain, but were part of a divine design to prepare you for this very moment. As you step into this new chapter, let your faith be the foundation that gives you the courage to move forward, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. Conclusion. Chosen ones, tomorrow, December 9th, 2024, is not just another day. It is a day of divine alignment, activation, and breakthrough. You have been divinely prepared for this moment, and now is the time to step fully into your calling. Embrace the blessings, revelations, and truths that await you. Trust in God's timing. Be courageous in the face of the unknown. And remember, this is just the beginning of a glorious new chapter in your journey as a chosen one. Stay ready, stay expectant, and watch as the power of God unfolds in your life.